Okay, we should be live. You just put this in the promo in all the Discord servers I'm in. Okay, I think that's all of them. Anyways, let me pull the chat up on my phone so I can read from there. Okay. Now, time to draw provinces, because that's basically all these live streams are. Hello, the hunter. Biggest mistake of your life, you should make them with thick lines. So I should make the provinces like this. Ah, yes, nice province there. Okay, here we have the province. I forgot I had that alarm set. It's going to be harder to trace them if you make them. So like this, not that color. This thick is what you're saying. I mean, that's still. I'll try that. That. I'm just going to do like this. Hello, the Eucus theocracy. I don't care if this will be harder to trace. No, I'll do it how I want to do it, okay? I don't care if it's torture, this is how I'm doing it. Mostly because it would be torture. Go back to all of this over here and retrace it with 2. So maybe in season 2 I'll make them thicker. I don't care how long it took you to trace them. I will do it like this. You don't have to be the one who traces these ones here, so why do you care how I do it? I don't care if it's easier. I'm doing it like this. Here, I'll make them two. Here's the deal. I will go back to every province here and make them 2 or 3. Make an Among Us province, in a second. Well, but here, I will go back to every province here and make them 2 or 3 thick. If you can convince Laser Taste to bring back the Dark Red Union in his WICSO. Okay, Among Us province. Let me find a good Among Us picture to reference. Wait, actually, there's an idea. Ow. I'll just take one of these. The sky is what's up. I need to download it in the shape. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. If you convince Ace to bring back Order Empire for 5 episodes or more. Um, here, I'll do that after stream. Wait. Don't think I did this right. Where's the... No. This is all going wrong. I just closed out the tab. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm doing this all wrong right now. You cannot see... Oh, wait, this is a good one. I'll just take this one. This one's way better. Oh, what? It keeps on changing how... What? Okay, I'm taking... Yeah, I can... Let me just see if this will work. Okay, there. And then... Open it up. Hopefully this works. I don't know if it is, but I will try. There we go. Now I just need to... We copy this and put in here. It's over there. Now carefully drag it. Oh wait, that's way too big. Okay, we need to shrink you down a lot. How is it now? Now it's all foggy. Let's go. I can fix that in a second. Let's just take you now. And what country should I put Among Us in? Hello, Mookster. Can you make a province that looks like a piece of cheese? Sure, I'm making that one in. Okay, what country should I put this Among Us province in? Red? There's already provinces over there. Fine. We'll have to change the provinces there now, but... You can... Hey, let me remove all of the white. We don't want white yet. Wait, let me do that so it's easier to just remove the white. Okay, let me fix this up a bit now. It's too thick over here. You see, this is how people want it to be. This is not how I want it to be, though, so we gotta remove some of this here. So it's only one thick, because that's how we're doing this, and I don't care what other people say. That is how every province will be. Wait. So is this like a second province? The Among Us guy, I guess, is two provinces. Or actually three provinces, because there's also this one over here. Ew. That's the wrong color. Let's just remove that line, give this province that area there. Can you make red Arabia invade green Arabia? Maybe. Why do people keep on asking for things that we have planned? It's annoying. I mean, you heard nothing. You did not just hear a spoiler. That's not planned at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, if you watch these live streams, a lot of stuff is getting spoiled. Like, um, Messi, the blue country here that got named Messi during a live stream. I spoiled that country dying in the live stream. I barely understood it, but okay. Yeah, I made sure you didn't understand it, so you would not get spoiled. Among Us province. Okay, we now have the Among Us. It's bigger than I was expecting it to be. but that exists now. Was one of the things I had planned. Um, yeah, that's not what I think. Something about I said that people keep guests keep asking for things that I already had planned, and like, can you do this? And I already had that plan, and then it ends up getting spoiled. What episode do I need to watch to get the lore of the series? For some reason, I haven't watched them yet. Um, well, if you want to get ready for, if you just want to get ready for episode 20, then watch like the last like 3 episodes to learn the lore over here. If you want to learn the lore about this area, you have to watch like episodes 5 through 10. Um, but if you just want, but episode 20, there's going to be a big, here, I'm just going to say it now, there's going to be big things happening over here. So watch like the last 3 episodes. The sky is what's up, Mr. NATO Maps. Okay, let me fix this area over here. I have to redraw these provinces now because of the Among Us province. Okay, there's the new, very ugly provinces of this area. Now I need to draw the cheese province. What would a cheese province be? Just like, if you ever make borders, it's going to look horrendous. Yeah. Okay. What would a cheese province be? I mean, we already have the city named Cheese. This is the city name layer. It's kind of hard to see if province is on. But there's a city named Cheese over here, named after cheese mapping. Shaped like a 3. Here, I'll do that after cheese province. Okay, cheese province. Where's the province layer? There it is. Okay. So would that be just like a square? And then like a bunch of circles in that square? Yeah, the square's a bit too big. That's... Oh, these provinces look so bad, but there's your cheese province. Is that what you wanted? Make a city named Poxstan? Poxstan? Okay, Poxstan. That will be, I'll have the country name layer on. What city should I name Poxstan? A city over here, a city down here, this capital city here, a city in the red team, a city up here, Pokestan. Okay, but what city should I name? Choose a country, and then I'll go there, and then you tell me if you want the capital or just any major city. Make it the lead. Make it in the lead team. Call it Pokestan. Okay, should I make it the capital or a different major city? Okay, the capital will be called Pokestan. Let me turn that off so it's easier to see them. That's the wrong color. Pokestan is now the capital of the lead team. Fridge. Name a city. Chinese cheese. It's already a. Can you make a Chinese cheese inside the? There's already a city named Cheese in China. Here, you want there to be another city named Cheese? Fine. What's the? Oh, this city here can be called Chinese cheese, I guess. We have cheese and we have Chinese cheese now. That's the wrong layer. Wait, no, this is the right layer. Wait, what happened? Back. Chinese. There, now there's two cities named Cheese. Okay, now for the three province. Was there a specific city? Let me find that message. Oh, a triangle of cheese. That's what you wanted. Okay, wait, let me fix this then. It's supposed to be a triangle, apparently. Wait, there's an easy way for me to make this. I thought of a way easier way to make this now. Just come up here. Triangle. Actually, this might not be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Name a city Chinese. What? Name is officially the Pokestan Imperial Empire ruled by Poke Hunter the First. Here, I can. Okay, now to put the circles inside of it. Don't, you know what? Let's just go with like these random dots for the circles. No one's going to understand that this is supposed to be cheese unless they watch this live stream. I'm probably going to remove that, but You know what? Okay, anyways, the red team new name is officially the Pokestan Imperial Empire, led by Poke Hunter the First. Okay, let me update the country name. Pokestan Empire. Actually, wait. There. Ignore the fact that its empire fell like forever, like back in episode 10. It's still an empire now. Which I guess. Yo, my man Fridge. Hello, Ukraine Mapper Ball. Imperial Empire. Oh, sorry. It's Imperial Empire. Let me just. There. That's not possible. Make a plane-shaped province. Okay. China has enough weird provinces, so I'll make the plane-shaped province in this German country. Okay. Let me just go. No, I just want a straight line. You know what? Here's how to make a straight line. Why is that not working? Apparently I can't. What? Oh, there. Now it updates. I don't need it that big. There. Back. Oh, wait, that's two. Let's just remove that second one. You're not getting a two thick provinces. That's not what we do on this channel. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna make two towers. Plane. Let me search up a plane. That does not look like a plane at all. Yeah, you know what? I can do something way easier than this. Let me just take this. Actually, that is something else on it. That won't work. We want to see some action in the live stream. Specifically, we want to see action from. You mean you want to see like the countries attack each other? No, that's not happening. Not maybe in a future live stream I can record an episode doing it, but not this one because the next episode is going to be the China War. That's what I'm just going to call it, the China War. You know, I'll just do this. Oh, there's something there. That one won't. This one will work, I guess. Just Oh, I just realized I've been drawing that province on the long layer anyways, so make sure I go to the correct layer before I do this. Where is it? There you are. I don't want that. No, I can just erase it. I just start by making it really small. Yes, it can be like needs to be smaller. There. Okay, wait. There we go. Oh wait, this needs to just get. One can just do this. It will look close enough. Doesn't need to be exact, does it now? There we go. Can we see action from any country? This live stream is for making provinces. If you want to see action, watch the actual videos. If you want to see action, watch episode 20 when it comes out, where the China war can happen. Okay, we have the Plain province now. It's going to make that number 3 province here. We can make that up here in, please, we are, maybe, here, you know what, you want to see action? Okay, this red team, invades and takes over these few pixels in the, other team. There, it invades and takes these few pixels. That's some like really small war that just ends with those pixels. There, action happened. You happy? Oh, there's also this pixel over here. It takes over. Any green pixels in here that it can take over? Okay, I think that's 8 random pixels on the wrong side of the lines. Their action happened. It invaded and took over a few tiny pixels. Any other countries? You know, also, the green team. Turns out that Slovenia survived on this one island here. Now the green team has invaded and killed it for good. See, action is happening now. Any other things that need to get fixed? Also, the red team discovers this island over here. This red team, the other red team. The, anyways, back to the 3 province. Easiest way to do that is just, that's the wrong color. That's not thick enough. Anyways, let me just now slowly remove I put this on the background layer. I'm stupid. There we go. 3 province. We're almost done with the 3 province in Norway. Make a country in the Himalayas, IDKY. Maybe in episode 27. I don't know. That's not happening on stream. There'll be no new countries on stream. You got your action of that tiny war between the red team and that other team that ended with those few pixels that should have already been owned by the red team getting taken over by the red team. Oh yes, we gotta do much action being a few pixels. That's more action than you were originally gonna get in this stream, so just be happy with what you got. Or you will end up like the Ohio Empire and collapse, and Ohio becomes very poor. There, we have the 3 province done. It's actually really big, but it is, no one even lives in it, so. Actually, I need to put more major cities in this country here. Let's do that quickly. Also, this country needs some. Same with you. Also, this country down here needs a lot. Okay, I think that's the major cities over here good. Oh wait, you know how anyone who watched the last stream would know that I spent all stream fixing the boys over here. Then I had the green team expand and now or the lime team expand. Now I need to fix them all over again, so okay, that was actually way easier than I was expecting it to be. These provinces are just deserts, so they don't need to be smaller, they can be huge. I should probably work on ag, as that's going to be important, but China's going to be important next episode. So, that's why I'm working on them. Let me close the country name. Why did I reopen it? No, close. Okay. Anyways. China provinces. This one is, like, huge compared to the others here. Let's just try like a... No. Like, this line here. Actually, let's make it a bit different. Let's make it go... there. Like this. So will you do it? Make a country in the Himalayas? I mean, probably at some point in this um series, but not right now. This next province is the province that the dictator of China likes the most. I don't know why. They just have an obsession with this province right here. They also really like the cheese province down here. This province here, the leader of China hates. Don't know why, they just hate it so much. Even though this one is incredibly loyal and is not part of any of these rebellions, and was not part of the rebellion down here a few episodes ago, this province here, the dictator of China just hates for some reason. However, the dictator loves this city here so much that it got its own province. It used to be part of this province, but then the dictator was like, no, I hate this province, but I like the city, so let's give it its own province. So that's a law that is being given. Other law is that the help me, Mongolia, also Mongolia, the king of Korea, um, and the one of the oligarchs of this Yellow country, I don't know, they just once once walked into a room, looked at each other, then just walked out. Ignore the fact that, however, they are still in an alliance together, so they don't have like problems with each other. They just it just randomly happened. I don't know. More lore that only people watching the stream will know is that uh one of the oligarchs of egg um is a big fan of eating eggs. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, back to provinces now. That's enough lore. Wait. Oh, come on. I just put this on the wrong layer. Yeah, wait, I can fix this. Will you make a country in the Americas, because it will be a really cool scenario when colonization starts. Also make it so it's some random sailor that got trapped in the Americas. It be good plot. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. Let's just do this like this. Oh, that's not working how it's supposed to look. No, don't go like that. No, don't want that part going over. It's not going how planned. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just erase all of this and restart. So these provinces, law update, they just stop existing. They all just collapse for no reason. Actually, the emperor just decides, you know what, let's get rid of all these provinces here and just make new ones, because he decides that he now hates all these provinces here, even the one that I said he loves earlier. Except for the city. This city will still get its own province, but he erases. Let me get that city back. He erases everything here. I'll fix that city after this. He erases all these provinces. They'll just get eaten up by him. He was really hungry and just ate some provinces. The people here he actually just ate. The dictator is really weird like that. Anyways, there's some like disaster that just destroys this city, so he fixes it in the middle of the civil war, by the way, because there's like these rebels here and over here. This is like a civil war that's been going on in the last few episodes. This disaster just destroyed that city, but it's fixed now. But all those provinces got incredibly damaged, and he just went in there and ate some of the people. So now time to make new provinces. So we get a province like that. We can still have like this line here, but it's a bit different now. Another new province that he makes up looks like this. There's also one right here. Not much people over here got eaten, so there's like a big population over here. A lot of people in those other provinces got eaten. Like I said, he keeps the this major city having its own province because he loves this major city. His wife is actually from that major city. That's one of the reasons why he loves it so much. But there's a new province. Yeah, it looks like that. No, it looks like this. And there's this province here. He's not a big fan of this province. This province got kind of mad about him eating people. So he said, so he's kind of like mad at this province. Bro, that leader probably bigger than a city. Yeah, he's actually incredibly fat, and he rarely shows himself because he doesn't want people knowing how fat he is. He looks like a lot. He looks kind of like Queso if Queso was a Chinese dictator. But after the disaster, it's all been fixed up. So now, they can get back to here. I'll give you some action. The rebellions, because of the disaster, they managed to take some more land around like here. So the rebels take this land over here and push up like this. They also push over here a bit and start heading towards this city. There, you got some action. Everyone will be confused in the video, like, wait, wasn't the rebel like smaller than that? And then they'll come over to the stream and learn that because of a disaster that happened, that destroyed a major city, the rebels got managed to take some more land while the emperor or dictator or whatever you want to call him was putting more money into fixing up this city here. It's a bit smaller than it used to be, though, before the disaster. But it's still very important, and the dictator still is obsessed with that city. You know, this rebellion, I'm actually going to just draw like some provinces that are both in normal China and also rebel China, as I guess I'll call it. But this first province won't be one of them. Actually, this province here is going to own a little bit of land right there that's being taken over by the rebellion at the moment. However, the rebels do have all of this province. This province here, the rebels have most of. There's a bit of Chinese troops here. Same with this province. Actually, no, let's just do that. This province, they have all of here. That they actually have, that's the wrong color. Let me fix that. This isn't like in a war that ends with a few pixels like, earlier. No, this is just me fixing stuff. Even though that war was literally done just to fix stuff. Actually, there was a single, over there lived like a single like person who like was still loyal to China who that just died. So yeah, there was some action that happened there. But we have these provinces here that are being invaded by rebels. I'm hopping off the stream. Bye, Poke the Hunter. I'll get streaming going on for 55 minutes. I'll keep streaming a little bit longer. All about this province here, once, the, not the current, dictator, but, like, a different ruler of China, was visiting this province, actually, when did they expand into this area? I don't know. It could have actually been, like, last episode for I know. You know what? Change of plans. That province gets no rule, but down here I'll make a province. And the rule that I was going to have for that province, it'll be about this province, since this province China's had for a while. So once a different leader of China was visiting this province, and some random person walked into him, so he took that person back to the capital and enslaved both him and his entire family. So that's more about this province here. Oh yeah, also, spoilers for next episode. China is pulling a red team and has slaves. that's something that if you're watching the stream, you'll get spoiled. And I'll just give you the full thing now. The information that the triangles are trying to get over here is about China having slaves because, well, there's a certain alliance over here that really does not like slavery. They fought an entire war against slavery. One of the countries in it is made out of slaves who escaped the Red Team. Actually, this country was also a rebellion started by slaves in the Red Team. So, yeah. Anyways. That's some information that is going to get revealed next episode that if you're watching the stream, you get early. So, if you're happy about that, good for you. If you're angry about me spoiling that, too bad. I don't care. This province here is just a random province. There's no lore behind this province at all. It's a bit bigger than the surrounding provinces. I guess that's a fun fact about it. Uh, this province right here is actually where one of the top generals of China was born. In a small, like very very small, like around like a few hundred people living there village. Like 153 people live there as of in that village when he was growing up. Nowadays has about like 245 people living there. So its population has gone up since then. This province here, um, it's a province. I don't know. I'm trying to think of stories, and I can't think of anything. But this province here, it has this small it's not supposed to exist, but like people here did not want to be part of this province or this province, so they just made their own province. Or this province here, they did not want to be part of this province here. Or this province right there. So they made their own province, and a past ruler of China just let it happen. This province here, one of the greatest one of the now dead great military generals who fought in the war against the Vietnamese country here. Like episode 8 or 9, I think it happened. They died of old age though because that was a while ago. One of like a great military general who fought in that war was born in this province here. And this city here, one of the cousins of the dictator actually lives in this city. That's a fun fact about this city here. It has its own province. It did for a while now. Unlike the other city, they got its own province because the emperor did not loved that city, but did not like the uh did not like the province. The best part about these rebellions is that because they're not official countries, I can just put provinces that are part of both. So that's makes drawing provinces easier. This province here is a bit like ask like there was a the majority of people here's favorite food is I don't know. Um, one second. Siri, give me a random food. What? Why did it just take me to a contact? What? Didn't call this person. What? Why did it take me to my phone? It might be a call with someone. It might be home with my friends. It just took me to the contact I have with them. Like, that's not what I said. I said give me random food. Okay, their favorite food is just air, apparently. Or their favorite food is just eating their friends. The dictator is actually was used to be a big fan of this province before it got taken over by the rebels. But anyways, how long has she been going on for now? An hour and 5 minutes, I think. Yeah. Okay. This province that I'm about to make right here, uh, hates the rebels. Like the people here are incredibly loyal the um to the dictator, and they hate these rebellions. And a lot of people that are enlisting in the Chinese army to kill the rebels because they hate rebels and want China to take over the world. China is way too big for this time. Maybe not though. We're getting pretty close to like when. Actually, I don't think it is too big for this time. What year do you think it would be? I'll tell you this: colonization is about to happen, and it's probably in like episode 21 or 22. The Americas will be discovered. Anyways, next province I'm about to make, this province, uh, not the one I'm making now, the one I just made. This province here is, named, uh, Fred. I don't know. That province, is a province. I'm out of idea. This province, thinks that, the Earth is flat. Like there's like this crazy guy and like who like is constantly going around the province telling people that the Earth is flat, and I don't actually know. At this point, do people still think the Earth is flat, or have they discovered it's round? By this point, I think they discovered it's round. But the people in this province, whichever province I think it was this province here, they still believe it's flat because some crazy guy is telling them that, and they just believe that guy for some reason. None of this stuff that I'm saying, well, actually a little bit, but like that, city that the city over here that the Emperor loves, that the Emperor loving that city will be important in the next episode. So, other than that, though, there isn't really much important stuff here. Anyways, I'm gonna draw the outlines of these. Why is there this green color here? That couldn't mean anything. Okay, I actually don't know why it's there. But who knows, maybe in the next episode I'll make it mean something. These dots everywhere that I need to fix. Yeah, we can just go. Province there. This stream is about China's provinces. I should probably finish up China's provinces before I end stream, unless I have to do something, which then I'll have to end stream. But I don't think there's anything I'll have to do. I might have to like temporarily walk away, but there shouldn't be anything like that ends stream. I just realized how like straight this border is. That is not realistic for this time. Like when we get to like modern day, it could be pretty realistic because if you look at modern day borders, there are quite some with straight lines, and usually they have like a lot of border disputes, and it is mostly the Europeans' fault for colonizing like that. This green over here means nothing. I'm gonna fix that quickly, actually. I'm pretty sure this green is like what used to be the rebellion. What just happened? That should be fixed now. Oh, I'm on long layer now. Okay, now it's fixed. I'm just going to ignore the rest of it. But I think that green's like the old rebellion. I'm pretty sure that was the color of it. The one that failed. But like the people escaped down. Yeah, the people escaped like down over here. You know what I'm talking about? Anyone who's watching this in the future, because I'm pretty sure no one's watching the stream right now except for me on my phone, so I can read chat. Okay, I have all of China's borders with other countries outlined. I'm gonna go to the bathroom quickly, so I will be right back. Yeah, just in case anyone comes while I'm in the bathroom, let me just... What the... Huh? There we go. Is it there? What is happening? Okay, there. If anyone comes to stream while I'm in the bathroom, they'll know why I'm not speaking. Okay, I'm back. Hey, do you mean the icebox is like... Okay, Branch Ranch. Do not be saying slurs in my live stream. My phone is at 10%. Let me grab its charger quickly. Okay, now my phone is on its charger, so it should not die. Back to these provinces of China, or New China, even though they don't know about the old China yet, or any old civilization. make up more lore for provinces. This province here with the city in it, it, has a statue of, the leader before the current one in it because the leader had a statue of himself built there, so that's some lore about it. In the city as well. This province here, um, a lot of people in this province, are a big fan of, uh, this country over here. I don't know why, they just are. This province here is a province. This province here has a bunch of, of, well, one person watching, I'm with you. Thank you, Doc Cyan Team Mapping. You have 9 more subs than me. Oh, here, I will make it so it's 8. Let me just subscribe to you quickly. Copy your username. And then just paste it into YouTube. And, oh wait, I'm already subscribed. Here, wait, let me switch accounts quickly. Wait, I'm afraid that if I sign out, the live stream might end. Never mind, I'll subscribe on different. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm already subscribed, so. Yeah, I'll subscribe on another account after stream because I'm worried that if I sign out of this account, the stream will end. I flipped it, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, this province here has a bunch of Chinese troops in it because of the rebellion. And this province here has a major city in it. I cannot think of any lore for this province. What? Sure. Okay, I have to end stream now. So goodbye.